better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beat like play word safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next stake. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy stomach. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see the got good go retrieve it, short small when that's from Cali.
Miami has a dolphin, the greatest football team.
Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins.
The city just made a sweep with the diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking the rooms with the edit, even on the yellow.
Ball teed up, Austin Seibert out for the kick. And we're underway at Hard Rock. Fields this one at the 3. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. And the coverage passes an early test. They've got somebody there to knock it away, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Pass play coming here. Has him on the quick hitter. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route. They get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
He completes it in traffic. Looking quickly here. They are throwing it again. To his back it goes, Jordan James. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Christian Benford up to make that stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Sticking to the air here. Short pass brought in. Still has some space inside the 35. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal.
Ready.
James goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the Bills' 7-yard line.
18 Cardinals. Ready.
Throwing now off the play action. Vacates quickly left side. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Gotta be Lions.
Pass play now. Catch made. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins finish up an excellent opening series. This is Trujillo. Try to point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Come on.
From the gun, Milrow. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Milrow from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Cougar 19. 60 Eagles. 19 tight. Top low 18.
Milrow with it on 1st. He puts some juice on a deep throw. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish off their opening drive.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills start off well to tie things 7-7. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
the set.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Viking, 18. Get it.
They'll throw to start the drive. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the ready.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Red. Crackle. 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Throwing out to the left. Cup. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready. Viking, 18. Cowboy, 80. Hurt. Hurt. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Looking to throw here. He's got a man left. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Cougar 19.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Ready. Hop. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Throwing it again here. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here with James. And the run will not work. He is soft to the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The pass on that long 52-yard field goal attempt, they're going for it. They'll throw for it. Pass complete, screenplay. He's got the first with room to go inside the 20. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins break the tie here in the 1st. This is Trujillo to try to point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer. Buffalo Cowboy 80. Trap 60, trap 60. 70, Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcat, 60, 19 tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
And the Bills' 1st down.
The Cowboys, 19 Lions, 1918.
So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this.
On the jump.
We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at first down here.
60 Eagles, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Viking 18. Ready, ready.
It's a design keeper for Milrow. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
70 Lions, 79 Broncos. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. Throw left side, finds Johnson. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. An even 10-yard gain on the play. Yeah, that's good for a Buffalo first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Riggs, 18, Packers 60, Pep Warriors 70.
An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Ready, ready.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter first and 5.
Drop 60, drop 60. Cowboys, Buffalo 18. Set, hurt. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, Panther 11, Panther 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready.
To throw, here's Milrow. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Walker on first down. A solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Second down, looking for options. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
So a dime look defensively from the Dolphins here on this third down.
19 79 Broncos. Hawks 70. Hawks 19 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Seibert's kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. An excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He's trying to push the field. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
James has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal.
Let's go. 60 Eagles.
Quick throw left side, complete. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. A dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now lead by 10. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Has this at the 6. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat. Track Viking 18. Buffalo 18. Go.
1st down throw here from Milrow. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
This is Walker on 2nd. And this is headed the wrong way. We're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. Big shot sends him to the ground. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. The Bills with a punt team out there. That's taken in at the 42. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
At the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Cougar 19. 70 Timberwolves.
There's a give inside to James. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First and 10 from the 32.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Panther 18. Pioneer.
He's going to throw it. He's got it near the 8. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Bronco 80. Nice.
Now run, James. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Come on. Hit. Mustang 19.
Milrow now to throw. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bills have a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
60 Maverick. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions.
Now it's Milrow. Gets this to Johnson. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense still line. This is second and 4.
7 Pirates. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers. Panther 11. Panther 11. Corey, cut 19. Cut 19.
From the gun, Milrow. This is Cox. That's Walker. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Drop 60. Drop 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Milrow from the gun. That's incomplete left side.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Bronco 80. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Throwing here, Milrow. It is cut left side. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60, 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Okay, ready?
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Lions, Warriors, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Bills chop some of the lead off before the half. Seibert now to add the extra point. Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it! Up to the races, middle of the field! The 40! At the 20! And they return it all the way back for 2 to minimize the sting of that opposing touchdown.
It's far from this kicker's first NFL campaign, but I bet you it's one of the first kicks he's seen turn into points on the other side. Hey, listen, fault is shared by everybody, but I'm sure he'd prefer this to be the last time it happens in his lengthy career.
And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Okay,
First call here coming from the shotgun.
here we go. Set 18 Rebel, 18 Cardinal, trap 50, trap 60, 18 Pioneer.
Throwing now, Milrow. On the slant, complete to Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
70, 19, 19, 18, cut 19, cut 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Walker now from the gun. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Running with Walker again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look at here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
70. Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. Free inside the 30. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
There's unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line. Let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Milrow with it on first. Complete out to the right side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down. Working quickly here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Rose caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Robinson with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
So wet it down. Get your money up. I will put it down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. You're probably the
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Panther 11, Panther 11. Big Lion.
They'll throw to start the drive. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked up by Dax Hill. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
18, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Milrow looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Check, check, check. Cut 19, cut 19. Mustang 19. Buffalo, trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
From the red zone on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal coming up.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Robinson with the return. And And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be second down.
At the 21-yard line.
Cougar 19, Warriors 17. Down. Hawk 7, hey, smash Frozo.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of game.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Bills going nickel, third down. They run, it's James. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down. Looking to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To the air now on first and 10. That one's caught along the left sideline. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
70 Timberwolves.
This is James. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Ready?
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Like Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Setting up to throw. Brought in. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 5.
Lions. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Shotgun now on third down. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a lead just before the end of the third. Takes on the extra point. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the set.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Buffalo 18. 19 Sergeant. Mustang 19.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Look at that power. Deep left side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone.
A gain of 58 yards. And the Bills first down.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. All set now. 1st and 10.
Hot 70, hot 70. Ready?
It's a design run for Milrow. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bills now trail by just a point in the fourth. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra half, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. Now he's past the 25. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a fourth-quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
79 Broncos. Shot 60. Ready?
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Viking 18. Dragons, Buffalo 18.
From the gun, Milrow. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Well, this guy's been an animal on the ground today with some great results. A little surprising there, Kate, to see a sack so far behind the line of scrimmage. But that's a welcome sack defensively after seeing him do so much damage with his legs.
Cut 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 Lion. Go.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Caught, nice game left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now trail by just a point in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41.
Here we go, here we go. 60, press all 80.
Carry here for James. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing on seconds. Put the body on the line for his team. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Broncos. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Going from the gun here. Pass is pulled in by James. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Offense up to the line fast.
Second and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Second and 10. Here he is to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
It's metal, brain corrodes.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Go street. 18. Pioneer.
He'll throw it. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to be first down Miami.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll come up on first and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Looking now from the gun. This will be cut by Watkins. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal. Run was caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. The Bills is going to go ahead and call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Come on, come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Sticking to the air here. On the move, headed right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have.
And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he won't get to the 20. Out of bounds just before and around the 18-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Red. Bronco 80.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's 2nd and 8.
Bronco 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Milrow from the gun. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Two timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, Mustang 19. 19 Lion. Bronco, shot 60, shot 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 18 Pioneer.
To the air, Milrow. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. Goes to the hurry up here.
19 tight, 19, 7 Pioneer, 7 Pioneer.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Bills losing by 7. So after the sack, here comes 2nd and 11. Now it's Milrow. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 vices, 60 vices.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
70, 70, 70. Go.
He'll give up the gut to Walker. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
18 rallies. 19 light. 70 rings. 18, 5 here.
Here he is to throw. Cut out left. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
First down. A gain of 7. And the Bills' 1st down.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Quick to the left. It's caught. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate. It turns into a nice game.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a design run. Here's Milrow. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, QB keeper, it gets 0.
Dragon 60. Chef 60. Chef 79 Bronx. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11. Corner 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Here he is to throw. Catch made. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. It's a design keeper for Milrow. And it gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up.
Touchdown, Bills.
Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
We'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defense makes the stand, and they'll keep a 1-point lead with only seconds to play. Less than 25 seconds to go, and this onside try is for the game. And the Dolphins are all over that kick. This game is over.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.
Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the rock. 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 Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop. Let's get down, down, baby. Down, down, baby. Down, down, baby. Down, down, baby. Shake the rock like anymore. Aphrodite at the waterhole. Shake the rock like anymore. Aphrodite at the waterhole. Come on. You can't stop. You can't stop. You can't stop. Stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause I don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, no. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah. I made this diamond plated, taking the Morgan Wallen in an elevator. I'll be turning on you like a generator. I'll be the greatest that you ever hated, that you ever hated. Yeah. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with it in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with it in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the Wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and tracking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a cook in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us.